Hey y'all, welcome back to my channel. So today in this video, I was inspired by Samantha March here on YouTube to do my own kind of will I buy it video. She has been posting videos like this every single Wednesday on her channel, and I'm obsessed with it because she talks about all the new products that brands are releasing and says whether or not she wants to purchase them or pass. And so I'm trying to think of a creative name of what I've been wanting to call this. So comment down below your guys' ideas of what I could title this video. For now, I'm gonna title it Will I Buy It, but it is all credit to Samantha March. This is her title. I don't want to be stealing from her, and so I'm trying to give her all the credit I can. I'll make sure to link her most recent video up in the cards, but her channel is awesome. I've been totally inspired, and I've got a lot of thoughts on a lot of new releases. So I hope you guys enjoyed this video. I hope you stick around by subscribing, and without further ado, let's get into it. So I am going to be looking at my phone so that I don't forget to talk about things, but the first thing I want to talk about is the new Glossier Solution. So this has tons of really good exfoliants in it. It has lactic acid, it has AHAs, BHAs. I should probably go to the website and pull it up. So it retails for $24 USD. It is called Solution, and it has alpha hydroxy acid, which is an exfoliant, beta hydroxy acid, which is also an exfoliant, polyhydroxy acid, which is also an exfoliant, and it also has salicylic acid and glycolic acid, which helps with improving tone and texture, as well as an anti-stress complex with glycerin, soothing aloe, and niacinamide, which also helps with acne and things like that. So after looking at all of the ingredients, if you guys have watched my video talking about the Ordinary skincare, you know that I tried out a niacinamide and zinc solution as well as a lactic acid. And for me, I'm gonna pass on this one, you guys. I've been messaging my friend Christina and being like, oh my gosh, I just need to go to the Glossier showroom again in New York, and we need to go together, and we need to buy everything. But I'm passing on the Solution from Glossier. You guys know I love Glossier. They're one of my favorite brands. I would highly recommend picking up their Wowder Powder if you're more into their skincare. Their priming moisturizer is really nice, as well as their Balm.coms, and their jelly cleanser is fantastic. I'm trying to use my current cleanser so that I can purchase the jelly cleanser. But really love Glossier, love the brand, love what they stand for, but I will be passing on the Solution. So the next product I'm going to talk about is from Kylie Cosmetics, and she released another 9-pan palette, and for me this just looks a lot like my Kathleen Lights Dream Street palette. I needed to go grab my palette, but it just has so many similar tones. So I'm gonna have the photo of the Kylie palette right here, and here is the Dream Street palette. So it's got your kind of warm orangey tone, it's got your more rusty tones, it has the teal, the metallic gold, the metallic rose gold, it's got a shade like Moony. It just looks so similar. And so I have never tried Kylie Cosmetics. I don't have anything against them. I've been really wanting to try her concealers. I know, you guys, I've talked about how I'm like, ugh, Kylie Cosmetics, boo, but I've really been wanting to try it. But I'm gonna pass on this palette as well because I have the Dream Street palette, and frankly a lot of the shades in here look so similar to what I already own. I could probably go through the Jaclyn Hill palette, Anastasia Beverly Hills, and this one and come up with the Modern Renaissance from Anastasia Beverly Hills, and this one, and come up with a palette that's very similar to the one she released. The one shade I'm really curious about is that teal. It looks like it's a teal that flashes like a yellow gold, and that looks really interesting to me, but I'm sure ColourPop or some other brand will come out with a shade very similar. So I will be passing on the Kylie Cosmetics palette. Gosh, there's so many things I'm gonna pass on, you guys, that I don't really want to just make this a whole video of things I'm not buying. The next palette is from Anastasia Beverly Hills, and this is the Soft Glam palette. So I'm guessing this palette will retail for $42 because that is how much the Modern Renaissance retailed for, and a lot of the shades in here are repeats. So some of the shades that are in the Modern Renaissance palette and also in the Soft Glam is Tempera, Burnt Orange, and Cypress Umber. Those are the three that I see. And then some of the other shades that are in that palette just look so similar to this one. It's like they swapped out a couple of shades to add in kind of a dusty pink, a more metallic yellow gold shade, and a black. All the other shades are pretty much already in here. They look so similar. And so I'm going to be passing on the Soft Glam palette I'm gonna wait and hear out the reviews, but for me and for what I already have in my collection, I just feel like this is a palette that I'm really disappointed by. I feel like, Anastasia, you could have released this palette before Subculture. I feel like people would have been more likely to buy a warm tone palette like this. Also, I feel like the shades just need to be rearranged a little bit. If they were actually from white to black and that's how they were organized in the pan, I feel like this palette would look so much more clean. When it's all scattered, it's just really hard to tell what's going on. The same thing happened with the Kat Von D Satan Sitter palette, where it was just so chaotic that it was really hard to just decide if I wanted the palette or not, because it was just so many colors all over the place. I even feel that way about palettes like the Dream Street palette, where I just want to depot this and really see what I'm getting. How many mattes are really in this palette, because it's organized in a way where I don't even want to go in rows. What eye look am I going to make with this row right here? I have a metallic silver blue, a metallic pinky gold, and a transition shade. I should do an eye look like that, shouldn't I? So yeah, I will be passing on that. So ColourPop posted this photo and it makes me want to buy whatever they're launching. It looks like lipsticks. I would go crazy if they released lipsticks. I would be so excited if they released a mascara. I would be so excited if they released an all-over face powder, and I would be really excited if they released a foundation. Now you guys know I don't wear foundation, but there was so much hype around the ColourPop concealer that I think they could do a really good job releasing a foundation as well. Now, we don't want to have a Tarte Shape Tape scenario. Oops, Tarte, I'm talking about you. What the heck? 10 shades. 10 shades and 8 of them are for medium to pale people. What? Just, no. I don't wear foundation, and you guys know this, but I have never felt like there's not a product that works for me and my skin tone. Maybe it's a little bit too dark or a little bit too pale, but I can make it work. But never in my life have I seen... It's just so disappointing. It's so disappointing. I was watching Olivia from Liv Loves Her Makeup here on YouTube, and she was just bashing Tarte, and she is so right. I'll link that video right here. But oh my gosh, you send influencers on trips. You send deep skinned influencers on trips, and you don't make a deep skin foundation? Why? I was watching Jackie Ina's video here on YouTube, and I watched the whole dang thing. And no, I don't wear deep skin foundation, obviously. But seeing her reaction just pissed me off. So yeah, Tarte, I might be boycotting you too. Tarte hasn't released anything that I've wanted to purchase recently. Frankly, I was disappointed with the Toasted palette. I thought that it was just way too late to be posting a warm tone palette. And then ColourPop came out with a double entendre palette, which looked like a total dupe for the Toasted palette, and I would definitely rather give my money to ColourPop than Tarte, because the only product from Tarte I have been obsessed with since day one was the Amazonian Clay Powder Foundation, and since that product, Tarte has just disappointed me with everything. Wasn't obsessed with the Shape Tape concealer, thought it was super drying under the eye, and I just feel like Tarte has missed the bullet, and I don't know if they're doing this to get talked about or what, but no. So going back to ColourPop and what they're releasing, I'll put the picture back up on the screen. No idea what it is, but I'm excited about it. I know ColourPop is one of those brands that just needs to chill. I feel like they've been posting and releasing so much that I can't keep track. There's a sale every week. I don't want to pay full price for anything because I don't have to, because they're always doing a BOGO or something. And so I'm constantly waiting for their next promotion. And that's what I'm doing right now. I'm kind of on a no buy from ColourPop. And if they release lipsticks or mascara or an all-over face powder, I might have to stop my no-buy, because I would be very excited for that. And finally, I wanted to talk about the Too Faced White Peach Eyeshadow Palette Peaches and Cream Collection new eyeshadow palette. I kind of like this one, and I'm not the biggest fan of Too Faced. I do not like their owner. I don't like what they've done to influencers, and frankly, I don't like a lot of what they stand for. I feel like Too Faced is one of those brands that keeps trying to throw stuff at us, and frankly, it's just not very good. I went and swatched their matte peaches palette, peachy mattes, whatever it was called, and it was beautiful looking at the tones, and then when I swatched it, it was so powdery. The same thing happened with Natasha Denona shadows, and I was so disappointed because Tarte talks about them all the time, and frankly, their winter collection sucked. It was so bad. It was so patchy and powdery, and no. No, I'm currently not going to buy anything from Natasha Denona ever because I haven't been impressed with any of the swatches I've done of any of their products in store. So yeah, no. Natasha Denona, no. But this palette is kind of cute. I love the shadows. I love the shades. It looks really, really pretty. I love that they have a lot of transition shades, some that are kind of that warm orangey and then some that are a little bit cooler, like that shade Fuzzy and Peach Sorbet. It just looks really, really pretty, but I don't know. I kind of want to wait for reviews on this. I don't have the money to buy all of this stuff, and especially with all the new YouTube demonetization stuff that's going on, I'm not going to have the money for anything, and so yeah. Gonna wait and see how this palette does. Same with the Soft Glam from Anastasia Beverly Hills, you guys, because they said it's gonna be modern Renaissance formula. But I don't need another burnt orange, I don't need another cypress umber, and I don't need another tempera. But I mean, all the other shades are different, so maybe I do. But yeah, pretty much passing on everything except anything from ColourPop. Especially if it's a mascara. Pretty much if it's a mascara or a lipstick. I don't really like liquid lipsticks. I don't really wear foundations. I don't really know how to speak. But ColourPop makes me excited, y'all. I've said this before. They're just such a fun brand. And I know they're coming out with tons of stuff and it gets people pissed off. But oh my gosh, the stuff they're coming out with is good. It's not like they're creating crap like Tarte and Too Faced and Urban Decay and all these other brands. Like, this is beautiful. And clearly, Kylie Cosmetics is trying to copy it. So that is it for today's video, you guys. I hope I didn't piss any of you guys off or make any of y'all angry. I'm always up for trying new things. Trust me, if any of these brands sent me their products, I would be over the moon freaking out and I would review it for y'all and I'd probably be very impressed. I've heard so many good things about Too Faced shadows, especially their more recent shadows, that they're doing a lot better, as well as Kylie Cosmetics, but I just need to be proven wrong because I've had really bad experiences. Tarte, shame on you. Shame on you. I'm not fully boycotting the brand yet, but I have no intention of buying anything new from Tarte Cosmetics for a while. And I'm so disappointed by that. I kind of want to do a video where I talk about brands that have just lost me as a fan, and Tarte Cosmetics is one of them. And if you watch a video from a year ago, Tarte Cosmetics is my favorite brand. Then I discovered Glossier, and then I discovered ColourPop, and now I've kind of moved on. And Wet n Wild. Oh my god, Wet n Wild is amazing. So anyways, you guys, that is it for this video. I need to stop talking and I need to start editing. I hope you guys enjoyed. Please stick around by subscribing because we're trying to hit 1,000 subscribers so that YouTube doesn't cancel me as a partner. Keep me as a partner. Subscribe to my channel. Check out my old videos right here. I hope you guys enjoyed, and I'll see y'all next time on my channel. Bye, y'all!